Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Susan Marra with Dr. Marra's Medical Minutes, and today we're going to talk about the prevalence of Lyme disease and co-infections in Washington. Lots of people have been asking about whether or not Lyme disease is present here in Washington. We actually have a lot of Lyme disease here. It's not like the East Coast. It's not endemic, quote unquote. But we have Lyme disease in Kitsap County, in Jefferson County, in Pierce County, in Snohomish County, in Skagit County, in King County, and they're all right around here. And places where there are more deer, there's going to be more tick-borne illness for sure, no question. For example, the Port Townsend area, the Port Orchard area, those places have a lot of deer and they have a lot of ticks. So, people will say, yeah, oh yeah, I've gotten bitten by several ticks, and they think nothing of it. But the times are changing, you all. These ticks, they are not harmless anymore. They carry Lyme disease, they carry Bartonella, they carry Anaplasma, they carry Ehrlichia, Babesia, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and Lord knows what else. Lots of other things. So now what I am encouraging people to do is when they walk in the woods and are in a place where it's dangerous, you need to put Permethrin or Deet on. They are not to be used every day because they're neurotoxic. And it's just not a good idea to use them every day. And if people have to go into the woods every day where there's a lot of deer, what I would do is I would put essential oils all over my clothing till you stink. Oregano, eucalyptus, lemon balm, sandalwood, anything that has a very pungent odor, because those volatile compounds paralyze the chemoreceptors of insects. And so it's more difficult for them to find you. And the way that they locate you is by sensing carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is what we exhale. There seems to be genetic differences in regards to that. There are people who emit more carbon dioxide, and those people are much more likely to attract insects, including mosquitoes, sandflies, no-see-ums, ticks, all kinds of things, because they can sense the carbon dioxide in your blood, and they sense it through what you breathe out. So that's the way that they sense it. And for animals, animals are lower to the ground, like dogs and cats. They're lower to the ground, and so they can, swipe up against tall grass and leaves and debris, and that's how they get ticks attached to them. I went to my vet on Wednesday to establish care over here for Juju. And the vet told me here in Poulsbo, for the first year ever, and she grew up here, so she's very familiar. She was probably 35, maybe 40. She said for the first time ever this past year, there was a lot of ticks attached to dogs coming in. And my other vet also told me that. So I think what's happening is, the climate change is allowing these insects to take hold and seed, essentially, and then in the oncoming months and years, we're going to see a bloom, and there's going to be quite a lot of tick-borne illness here, I think. So if you're worried about ticks, you can try Permethrin or Deet. I wouldn't use that every day. If you need to use something every day, use essential oils and put them on your clothing until you stink. And hopefully that will be enough of a repellent to avoid getting bit by a tick. If you do get bit by a tick, send it to hygienics to get tested for Lyme disease, and call a Lyme literate doctor right away. It's important. So I hope you found this information useful, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.